coming in.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. We'll listen to that crowd. They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Bosch, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, and that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. How will he reply?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, she'll need to wait a bit. He's got their tail up.
Well, great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Varma taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Couldn't get it through the field.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Was quick onto that in the infield. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons up under the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it. No one there. Could be forward. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the edge. Extraordinary. Varma, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
Packed on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. They've gone up here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. the slips have really gone up here. They like it. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Yadav, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Straight to the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good shot, a beauty.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and enough bat speed to pick up four.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India 48 for 2. South Africa can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
Rabada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. But too much room, and got what it deserved. Great catch.
Singh, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Strong precision in that shot.
Collects that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh my, that's racing away.
Good return there, back from
Lovely balance, went back and punched behind point, ball heading to the boundary.
flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and they're going to get punished on this pitch. Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy, getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great commitment. Going with pace now.
Shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Jensen with a beautiful piece of fielding. Well played, could be a quick single. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for six.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Nice solid defensive shot. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found them going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Lovely cover, guys. Straight to the extra cover field. Jensen coming back into the attack has done well so far. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Lovely balance, leant back and punched behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Vermaat just quick onto that one, cut it away, through the forward into the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Pandya taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. Singh has hit that fine little run away for four. Fine leg will not get near that one.
Eyes on the side of bowling, slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nice shot. Runs possible. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. The bowler looks really confident. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well played. Could be a quick single. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
You feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, that's close.
Dubé out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter coming in.
Bosch coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket will work nicely. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the ball.
Bosch shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the bat, so they just flew to the boundary for six.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on.
Singh with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
onto that early. That could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Edged. Biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat, but saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. Will force a mistake. Nice shot. Runs possible.
The back was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Kicked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
So the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Special. Line and length is the key here. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Maharaj, the spinner, coming into the attack. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Out. Good catch. Dubé challenging the decision. Looked out wide, I've got to be honest. Straightforward catch by the wicketkeeper. De Kock with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though.
Patel, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up. shot sees them get their innings started.
Perfectly timed.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Singh has gotten a big shot away this over. Next ball on its merits. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Jensen back into the attack. Straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's a solid shot. Oh my, that's racing away. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Patel watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Last over of this innings, no point defending now.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just ridiculous.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Big edge, where's that going? Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Singh goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
There could be a couple if they hustle. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the field. Singh, fortunate there. And that's the end of the innings. South Africa have been set a target of 210 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Markram, right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Richardson, handed batter taking guard. I want a solid start.
Oh, out of the middle. What a start.
Packed on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lifted it all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Massive outside edge. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. What a screamer.
Taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Doesn't beat the infield. 11 runs added there. South Africa 11 for 2.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on and build some momentum easily off that over.
Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Outside edge, it doesn't carry. Well bowled there. In T20 cricket, dot balls can be costly. If there to be 6 in an over, it's just a disaster.
They've just dropped off a bit that second over. Need to maintain the intensity.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that has just flown.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Short delivery, and he's punished that delivery beautifully. No need to run, 4 more.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Huge edge. Time to keep the prep. Pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught, gone.
Miller, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
There was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the road. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, they faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Well, they've come out with the right intent. Some great shot making and timing as well has put them in a good spot early on. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Wickleton hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
passing. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Rickleton was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field into the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 9 runs added there. South Africa 40 for 3.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good shot, a beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Well, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto that early, that could be 4. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the over. South Africa 48 for 3.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely. And gone. Straight to the keeper.
Stubbs, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, who want a solid start to their innings.
Front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Can't get that outside the ring field.
good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Brilliant diving stop. Nice shot. Runs possible. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. South Africa 53 for 4. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Chakravarti has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
And that's dropped. Oh, no.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Stubbs. Plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Went for the textbook.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Perfect square drive. Foot to the pitch of the ball. It's a long chase. The fielder won't stop that one.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicely played. Great commitment. Chakravarti back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Sharma with a beautiful piece of fielding. Nicely played. Runs 1. Great shot, just square back with pull. No one to stop it.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Doesn't beat the infield.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Cracking shot, leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. Stubbs hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Batters are working the striker around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Heavy runs here. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Oh, that's great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Whip off the legs and away goes the ball. Finally, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Flown off the middle.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over South Africa, 105 for full.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous hit. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's a solid shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Couldn't get it through the field. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nicely played. Runs one. Well played. Could be a quick single.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Shot, should be runs here. Just quick onto that in the infield. Could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the pick.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
precision in that shot.
Corrects that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edge, amazing delivery.
Have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Patel back on now. Shot. That's going to be 6. He's going way back into the crowd there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Kicked away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Chance.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think he'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. That's a big one, and maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Edged it. Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled.
The new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
shot sees them get their innings started.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. South Africa, 161 for 5.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. Bosch has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Huge edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. Too much room and got what it deserved. Good shot, a beauty.
They're behind required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Into the final over, just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Bosch, stand over the deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away the boundary. Brilliant.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Get that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, superb timing. One ball, 6 needed to win. Nothing more to say. It's now just down to who can keep their nerve. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.